Everybody, good afternoon on this Saturday. It is one day to the Super Bowl. It is not a good afternoon for one team so far in Philadelphia, though, and that is the Flyers. Flyers, this is Sports Fanatic News. I'm Joe Borick. This is going to be a look into the first period of the Flyers at home against the Senators. The Flyers came out and looked very good to start this game. We got a lot of offensive chances. We missed a few opportunities, but we looked good, and it looked like we just had to get some few more chances, and we would get pucks in the net. Then all of a sudden, Matt Duchene had a chance on the other end. We made some bad mistakes that led to breaks on the other end. We've had some defensive breakdowns on these two goals that helped in part to letting them score the two goals as well. Especially the Duchene goal, we got around Lawton. Nobody was there behind the forward to help out our forward. And then also, in terms of goaltending problems, it's Alex Lyon's second game, so you got to give him a break on some things. On the goal that Duchene scored, a guy like Brian Elliott or even Michael Neuwirth, who has struggled a little bit since coming back, probably would not have been off the post as much, because in the NHL you can't give as much room from the post to where you're at, because a little bit of space, any good player in the NHL can get it in, as in the AHL it might not be the case. It's like in baseball, if you're pitching in the minors, you can throw fastballs by a lot of guys. In the MLB, it can be 100 miles per hour. If it's right there, they're hit it. Kind of the same comparison. The other big thing for the Flyers is they're 0 for 2 on the power play. The Flyers have not looked as good since the All-Star break on the power play. What has been hurting the Flyers these last 3 games since the All-Star break is our power play, bad defensive mistakes that lead to goals, and then goaltending, which hasn't been a thing like this. And it took us really hasn't been a thing most of the season. To start the season, yes, maybe, and then went away for a long time, and Elliott's been a good, solid guy. Neuwirth's been a decent backup, and then Lyon has just started to get used the past 2 days. So, we just need to get... I don't think you're going to see Michael Neuwirth right away in this game in the second period, because we don't know what his situation is, if he's sick or if he's not feeling well. If he's not feeling well, that's a little bit of a reason why he probably struggled against the best team in the Eastern Conference. And maybe even though Alex Lyon was inexperienced, it wasn't the best decision to start Neuwirth against the best team in the East, going back a few days, if he was really that sick, as it seems like he's leading on now. But I guess that decision was made because it was a rookie over an experienced guy. But the other thing is, the Flyers need to get back in the offensive zone. Ever since the Senators have got some advantage and started scoring, we have been back on our heroes. We've been playing more defense. We haven't got as many chances on Greg Anderson, who's been a really good career goaltender against the Flyers, but has been struggling this year. You got to get some pucks on net against him, keep getting chances. Flyers still have a lot of chance in this game. The Senators are one of the worst teams in terms of limiting other teams' chances in the NHL. So we just have to keep getting our chances, keep getting in the net, and keep playing well on offense like we did to start the game. We have to go back and look at, if we want to divide that period, how we did to start the period, because we have getting aggressive in the offensive zone and get some chances, and then how we did the end, and we have to play more like we did to start, and then fix some things up, tightening up on D, making sure someone's there to back up a forward that a forward on the other team gets around, in terms of Duchene on the first goal. And then Lyon just needs to get more and more comfortable. He made some big saves that period too, and he let in the one on Duchene. I think the second one he just kind of got turned around. That was a crazy goal. I don't put that really 100% on him, because he made 3 big saves. He made the one with the kick out, then he made another one, then he made one to skate, then they shoved it in. That was just a weird goal. But he just needs to start getting going. We want to get his feet wet so that when Elliott or Neuwirth are out, because both of these guys get banged up for periods of time sometime, that he's ready to step up, because obviously Stolarz is not healthy yet, and he would have been the guy that would have been in this situation if he was, and he had more time spent in the NHL, at least by a few days. But anyway, this has been a reaction to the first period of the Flyers and Senators. The Flyers really need to get going in the offensive zone, not allow defensive breakdowns, capitalize on the power play is the big thing, and also stop taking stupid penalties. We took a couple stupid penalties that period. We need to get going, and we have a good chance to come back in this game if we get going to start the second period. Have a good day, everyone. Peace out.